In this video, we're going to talk about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment, particularly when it comes to supermarkets. Hey, g'day Ariel, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. So let's have a look at some of these other departments. We've spoken briefly about some kind of meat area. We've spoken briefly about, the hot and cold areas. Talk to me about something unusual here, fish. What happens in a fish department, or is that exactly the same as a butcher? Are there distinct differences?
The distinct differences is that you have to be more careful with temperatures. You have to know how you're getting this food. Meat, sometimes you're getting it warm and you have to chill it. Fish, generally you're getting it either live or on ice. So how to store it, when to thaw it, when to present it, how to present it to the customer. One thing we didn't talk about is that one of the key important parts when you're doing such a supermarket and having all these divisions, to understand who your customers are and how to properly place the stuff. You want to walk in, you want to give the guy right away the sushi smell, and this is a community that wants sushi, you're going to have the first thing sushi. These guys that want all health, you're going to have the produce department sitting there with all those colors when you walk in. If it's fancy meats and fancy cuts, that's what you'll have. As you design and lay out a place like that, those things have to be in mind. It means there are times you'll give less of a space to a department which you would like to give more space to, but you put in the most strategic location of the store.
That makes sense. So you can kind of balance it out. Smaller area, but arguably people more foot traffic.
Better real
area.
estate.
Yeah, better real estate, let's say that. Okay, good, that makes sense to me. Other areas would be, for example, produce. Are there any special considerations there?
Special consideration for produce is to understand that there's different aspects to the produce department as well. Meaning there's the regular fresh foods and how you're going to present them. There's ones that do need some kind of refrigeration. They may be finicky. You don't want to keep them where the traffic is coming in. They may spoil or discolor. And then you have the ready to go, like some people don't want to buy a whole honeydew and they want to see it cut up in the thing and they want to take it in the car and be able to eat it.
Right.
How to serve that? With you have a grab and go section for it. Where do you place that? It's all part of making it easier for the customer to walk in, get what he needs to take home, get what he needs for right now, and in some locations, help him during the shopping experience, whether it's for where to put his kids down to eat or things like that.
That makes sense to me. All right, my last question for you here is, of course, when it comes to supermarkets, there are enormous freezers and refrigerators. Is this something that's part of the consideration and conversation?
Yes, the sizing of it is very important. What you're going to store it with and how much you're going to store and what kind of product you're going to put into it is very important because the refrigeration is customly designed. We usually design a 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 rack systems. That's a whole compressor system that has the low temperatures, the medium temperatures. It takes into account the walk-ins from the back. It takes in the prep rooms. The prep rooms have to be tempered because we don't want stuff to spoil while they're operating on it. It gives it more shelf life. It retains the color, retains all, at the end of the day, cleaner, safer, healthier, and better for the consumer.
That makes sense to me. All right, and just the one thing you said that I thought was very interesting is that some of these refrigerators and freezers open from the front and the back.
Correct.
So that people can stock them from the back and then people can buy them
That's
from
correct.
the front.
And usually behind it is usually like a walk-in cooler. In other words, the whole thing behind is refrigerated. It may be loaded with stuff. There may be a curtain. Sometimes it's just racks rolled to the front, all based on the needs of how fast they'll be going through product, how best to rotate the product, and the ease for the customer to see it and to take what they need.
Thank you very much for your insight there. I appreciate it. The more you talk about it, the more I see it's a very complicated, sophisticated process to design all of the commercial kitchens and refrigeration you would need for a supermarket.
And it's not one size fits all. The person helping you do it and the person doing it has to go through each item and make sure that you're getting all your points and all your I's dotted and T's crossed.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. If you'd like to find out more about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment when it comes to supermarkets in particular, please visit us online at culinarydepot.inc.com.